Hey YouTube, Shinobi here with a review of the Power Ranger Super Samurai McDonald's Happy Meal toys. Yay! Happy set or something in Japan. So, anyway, this is the second set of McDonald's Happy Meal toys. I never ended up reviewing the first set, but here's an example of the epicness that was the first set with... I think he's drunk. I'm not entirely sure, but here's an example of the caliber of toy that was in the first set. Here's an example of the caliber of weapon that was in the first set. A lot of these are stickers, so there wasn't like a lot of paint on there, and then there was discs down here and stuff. You'll see this again, basically. So this set was dedicated to all things Super Samurai. So we have Super Mega Blue, Super Mega Green, Shark Attack Mega Red, and then Mega Gold as our 4 figures. And then for our 4 weapons, we have the Shark Sword, the BullZooka, the Belt Buckle Battler, and the Black Box Disc Shooter thing. So we'll go ahead and take a look at these one by one. We'll start with Red because I think that's the first one in the set. I don't remember. But anyway, he's got absolutely limited articulation. He just goes like this. Yeah. And then you bend him backwards, and he's supposed to swing back like that. He gets stuck sometimes, though. What is cool about these, though, is that instead of being on these stupid spin sword pedestal things, they're on their kanji. So I think that's kind of neat. I suppose you can get these and make like little cookie cutters of the kanji or something, maybe. I don't know if that would work. An interesting thought, though. But yeah, as you can see, the paint detail on these is a lot better. I mean, it's still not good, but for a Happy Meal toy, it's not that bad. Another interesting thing about this piece in general is that it has a shark sword. So if you wanted to kind of clip his hands off right here, kind of file it down a little bit into a handle, you could actually make a shark sword for the Power Morphicon set or the San Diego Comic-Con set, since neither of those had shark swords with it. But pretty neat. And then in the same line of thinking, you have Green, which is on his kanji, whichever way it goes, like this. There we go. With a little bit of arm movement right there, and then he can stab, I guess. He doesn't really slash, he stabs. So, same concept, a little bit different execution, and again, paint differences is huge on this set of figures. So you have another style of figure with blue and gold, where they have a lever on their back, so blue does this. It's either a tribal dance or something completely unrelated. But yeah, it doesn't look all that bad. I mean, this looks bad, but not the figure doesn't look that bad. And there's the kanji down there. And here's Mega Gold. Same concept, except his hands are in an even worse place. And he gets stuck very easily, so I'm just going to do it like this. Yeah, this lever doesn't work all that well on mine, so he gets stuck quite easily. But yeah, kanji down there. Again, the plastic used in the paint is actually pretty decent quality. So now on to the weapons. The black box is actually pretty interesting. It's not too bad of a size, all things considered. And it doesn't open or anything like that. But it does house 3 little pog-shaped things, so you can shoot them at your Rangers just by pulling back on the logo. So you have the Shark disc, the BullZord Gigazord disc thing, and then the normal attack disc with the Super Samurai logo on all 3. So you just load them back in. The one thing I do like about this toy is that it does hold all 3 of the discs without needing a compartment like this guy. The Shark Sword. Remember when I said you'd be seeing this again? It's almost the exact same thing, except shaped different. It still has the keychain clip on it. And the Shark Saber, or Shark Sword, whatever, kind of design on it encased in a big black thing. He is encased in whatever. I don't know where I'm getting with that. But yeah. Compartment that houses the same 3 discs as the black box one. We're only going to need one, as he can't hold more than one at a time. But pull back on the little mirror part. It's not mirrored on here, but that's where it would be. You can see it shoots a little bit better than the black box one does. But yeah, there's that. That's always fun. The belt buckle battler, as they call it, is pretty interesting-ish. I hardly recognize the belt buckle. You can kind of see it in there with the whole belt buckle design. But considering it's going to attach onto your belt like this, it's facing the completely wrong direction. But that's fine, I suppose. So all this does is launch the disc. Barely. So let's try that again. This is pretty horrible. That's not too bad. So in case you lose that disc, which actually has all of the different little kanjis on it, at least the 4 males, it doesn't have the females on it. You do have a backup disc that's a darker color down here at the belt buckle area. So you can switch them around if you would like. But yeah, there's that. Lastly, you have the BullZooka, which doesn't even have the bull face on it at all. But, oh well, I suppose. Giant fireball. Press the button. Bam. Super Samurai logo right there. These do move independently of one another. You can kind of make out where the bull head would be, but it's just not there thanks to poor molding and space and stuff. However, this does make a nice fit for the 12-inch Shogun Ranger. So if you bring his little hand in, he doesn't really hold it all that well because the handle's small, but size-wise, you can see it actually scales pretty well. So as long as you can get him to hold it properly, it's a pretty good little added bonus feature. So, what do I think of these? For Happy Meal toys, they're not bad. I mean, you can't expect a whole lot from Happy Meal toys when the company isn't wanting to put a lot of money into them. But considering how little money was probably pumped into this promotion, it is good to see toys that are better than the last line of toys. So if you're interested in any of these, go ahead and pick them up. I mean, the figures are kind of pointless given the fact that for about the price of 2 Happy Meals, you can just go and buy a fully articulated, almost fully painted figure. So the figure parts are kind of pointless, so I do like the little stands that they come on, even though you can't remove them from it. Those are kind of neat. The BullZookas are probably a pretty cool toy to pick up, only for the simple fact that it does scale well with the 12-inch Shogun Ranger. This is pretty dumb, even though the print on it's kind of neat, but it's pretty dumb. Black box isn't that bad. If you don't want the black box toy for whatever reason, this is a fairly decent display substitute. It's not too bad, and the little disc firing gimmick is fun too, I suppose. So, you can check out shukenshobei.com for the latest updates on my reviews and hauls, and of course check out ridersrainsandrambles.com, bringing the latest token news in the clearest way possible. So take care, and have a great one. Bye.